Hey everybody, coming to you from Alaska. This is Sherry Denny, Corporate Director with APL Go. And I want to welcome everybody that's here tonight. We've got Clee, we've got Sarah Haller, new with us, Steve Clester, Tuesday Goodson. Tuesday's here on a Monday. John Mahan's here from Redding, Randy's from Anchorage. We've got Frank down there in Las Vegas. And Daryl, where are you coming to us from?
California.
Fresno, California.
Fresno, California. I knew you were in California, I just wanted to know where. So what we're going to do tonight is this is a kind of a round table where we go over things that have happened throughout the week. We always end it on a really good note. And there's Beth Weiser, she's connecting in as well. And I go ahead and I record these so that you guys can have access to them on the team messenger and follow up or go through whatever you might have missed, or maybe somebody on your team missed it. Like we have a brand new VIP that's on the road tonight, so Sarah would really be grateful if you would send that over to her, the recording of this. I'll get that out to you guys. So I wanted to start out with a screen share here and show you our two new for what we're doing. Let me see right here. Sarah Haller from San Carlos, California came in as a new leader. And there we go, VIP. Congratulations to Lisa George, who already both these ladies are talking to and reaching out to other people because they see the importance of what's going on here. Sarah right away found out how much money you can make like in minutes within 24 hours. So it's a real exciting time here right now. So I just really want to thank you gals for starting out our April right. And anybody that comes in the month of April, I go ahead and make one of these cute little plaques things for you. And we put it out there on our team messenger. And if VIP or Diamond, then they go on our Facebook page with Team Go Extreme. Why can I not ever think of that name? There's so many names that we have, you guys. So another thing that we have going on right now is, oh, by the way, before I go any further, is there anybody else that came on board that I'm not aware of? I got my nose in the back office all the time. Anybody else have anybody that came on since the 1st of April? Then I'm keeping track. We're good. Man, March was really killer. So I just assume that by the end of this month, we'll have some really good things because of what we're doing right now. So the other screen share that I want to do is get you guys over to our Camp Chair crew. And let me put this down here like that so I can see this. Our Camp Chair crew is just a Facebook page that I put together just for this team in particular. And really, I'm not really active on there. When I find something that I think you guys might want to share with other people, this is a good place to put it. There's so many places that you guys can find everything, but this is individual to our team. This book right here is actually kind of a funny thing. The other day, I made a post and it was, giving away 50 boxes of instant gratification nutrition. And I got a lot of people responding to that. In fact, I got 51 boxes out in just, I think it was 4 or 5 days. 2 of those people are very, very influential. One of them called me this morning and I already got his box out. In fact, I sent him 3 and he is the author of this book. In fact, you might remember the consistency chain. Jim Packard and George Campbell are the authors of that book. Well, they told me back when I was doing the consistency chain with them, if you guys remember a year ago, for a year, I did a 5K every day. I kind of overshot the 365 days and did, I believe it was 387 or 397. Didn't matter, I was gonna keep going, but COVID kind of shut it down, shut down everything. But anyway, Jim had made a comment on my post about, wow, what is this? I'd like to know more. And I'm thinking, okay. And then before I knew it, he was texting me again and said, can you send me some information? And I'm thinking, you know what we always want to do is when we're starting to launch our own company is to find some influencers, because that's going to make it grow really fast, faster than normal. So anyway, I talked to him and he's like, you know, found out what his two main concerns are. Wouldn't you know? I mean, 99% of the people I talk to, probably you too, they say, wait, right? So I did happen to mention there's a beta testing going on right now and clinical trials and all that, and they have to be done before they put this out. However, I do want to let you know that the owner of this company that is actually one of those people that's doing that trial test has already lost 40 pounds. I thought it was 50, but he's already lost 40 pounds since the beginning of November of last year. And that's incredible on a drop. Yes, it's going to be a drop. So I'm telling Jim Packard about this, and he says, wow, no way I can get a hold of that. And I says, man, there was, I know about 1,000 other people like to have it right now too. But what I do want to do is send you something that could help with your aches and pains that you have. So I sent him 3 boxes, and those went out actually in the mail today because we talked Saturday afternoon. But this morning, he was telling me about the new book that it's actually out. It's been out since March 1st. And he said, I really appreciate it if you would go in and take a look at it. Now, it's not on Audible. It's on audiobooks.com. And it's only $7.77. And I thought, heck yeah, I'm getting this. And I listened to that book today through everything else that I was doing. I had it on, and I'm telling you, it ran across things that were, the stories are in there, they're true, they're real, they happened to George, they happened to Jim, and I know you can relate to several of them that are in there. Now, when I did the consistency chain before, consistency was not even on my radar. I was the queen of procrastination. I think I wore the crown for several years, probably a couple decades. And now people, when they look at me, they talk to me, they talk about me, they're saying things like, oh, that's Sherry, she's so consistent. And I still do a jerk back. And I'm like, but that's what happened, was the consistency chain really helped me with that. And you find one thing that you can be consistent about, whether it's posting your accountability sheet, or making your phone calls to your team, or some people just say waking up in the morning. You want to be consistent with that. We hope you all are. But there's things on there that were, he had one about, George used to tease his wife about you know, George Clooney on ER, the show.
Sure. Yeah.
And by the way, George was a stand-up comedian, and he still is, with Jerry Seinfeld. I mean, Jerry Seinfeld taught George so many things. And he went into that this morning. He says, do you remember this? And do you remember that? And I says, you know what I remember is you being on stage as Joe
Lay down.
Malarkey. Yes, thank you so much. As Joe Malarkey, and it was a spoof on network marketers. And it just happened to be perfect timing for that. Well, what they've done is they've put all those stories together. And what chapter was that? Chapter 10 or 11. If you guys get this, there's an excellent chapter in there on skepticism. And you've talked to all of them. It's going to be fun to read, to listen to that. But it was just fun to hear these guys talk about this new thing that they put together, and it is specifically designed for network marketing. So I'm promoting the book, but here's what's even better. I said, hey, Jim, George, you guys wouldn't mind coming on one of my Monday night webinars? And he said, here's what he'd do it in a pinch. He said, here's what he would prefer is to get on one of Tina and Kelly's, and, you know, kind of let people know who's coming on there, like Sharon Lechter, and have them be able to tell about their book as well. Because I'm telling you guys, 3 Feet from Gold is really, really good. No doubt about it. in that book, they still talk about consistency. And these guys nailed it on how to make the consistency work for you. And it's not just all these stories about being consistent, they tell you how to do it. They have charts, and for all those green people out there, they have all sorts of resources for you that you can use to make those things happen for you, to get over the teeniest, tiniest things or the biggest, hugest things that have ever happened to you, and move forward with your life. I know a few of you on here right now are going to love listening about that. So I just wanted to get that out there to you. And I'm scrolling down here on our Camp Chair crew, because this contest right here is a kick butt contest. And I know every single one of you on here can actually be part of this and win it. And in the Consistency Chain book of network marketing, they talk about, in fact, it's the last 2 chapters, they talk about how many people, it's the 80-20 rule. 80% of the people don't do what 20% of the people do. The very most successful people in the world are those 20%ers. Break that down, and there's 1 to 3% in there that are multi-million billionaires. You guys know that. You got that. So here's what they say, though. Even George goes, look, George, by the way, is the 80%er. We all know that. Jim is a 20%er. You know, he even had his kids, when they were growing up, write their goals down every Sunday night at dinner, what they were going to do for the next week. To this day, now his kids are in their 40s and 40s. No, they're in their 30s and 40s. And to this day, they still write him, not weekly, but monthly, the goals that they're going to accomplish that month. I mean, who does that? I thought that was really cool. But putting together the consistency there, and then taking it over and putting it into this, this let's get everyone 2x2 qualified in April. They talk about that. They talk about 80% of the people. In fact, I don't know, maybe half of you on here, I don't know, aren't even going to try, aren't even going to do anything, because they figure in the 80% person's mind, they figure, oh, no, the 20%ers are going to get it. All those people that always win it, they're going to do it. They're going to get it. Guess what? Somebody told me that a long time ago. And you're kidding. I mean, you mean there's a chance that I could actually win something? And it was a cruise. You might remember this, Sarah, back in the 4U days. I thought just the top leaders got that. I could not believe that I qualified for that, because I tried, and that excited me to do even more. And it's been exciting ever since then. So don't think you can't do it. Be consistent about something, and that's talking to 1 or 2 people a day. So Jim said how he built his send out cards business so quickly was talking to 1 to 2 people a day and following up on the next day on the other 1 to 2 people he talked to 2 days ago. So you guys can do this. So getting out those 50 boxes, and it's not until the 15th. You have all month to get that done. I don't know why they got those dates mixed up in there, but this is what makes this so confusing sometimes, right, you guys? Yeah. So you have till the end of the month to get those 50 boxes out, but you do need to have proof that you've done that. So what I did was, and a lot of you on here have this, is pirateship.com, shipping out of there. And I just make a screenshot of all the people that I sent packages out to, because it's got their tracking number right there. That's proof right there that it's getting mailed out. And the name is there as well. So that could be your proof. If you're handing them a box, just have a picture of the box and you and them, and put their name with it, and get that either over to me as your upline leader, or just mail it right over to Tina. Kind of try to keep them all together in the same thread. Like if you're mailing 10 at a time and then you're mailing another one, be sure to find that same email and try to keep them all together. And you might want to change it in the subject line. Now I have, like first maybe you had 10. now I have 15 or now I have 31, change the subject line, and it sure keeps it a lot easier for Tina to calculate as well. And there's great prizes here. That $1,000, you know, Curry thinks he's going to win that. No. Somebody on here is going to do that. Okay. All right, you guys, yay. You guys can do that. So, and the other thing is that this, and thank you, Bess, for correcting me on this. This promotion is for people that just came in. So Sarah and Lisa, you can be working toward this cruise if you wanted to by the end of the month. The numbers in here aren't that hard to do, especially if you have already purchased a your own volume kit, like, you know, 1,800, 3,000, that helps. I'm not saying that's what you need to do right now, but these are doable because some people actually did it in 7 days. The other contest that is on is in your rapid funnel. When you go to the dashboard here, right down here, you can see the contests that are going on. And I believe there's 4 of them in there right now. And you just click on the contest rules up at the top of that, and it'll tell you what's happening. And I do know that there's a couple in here that if people want to be part of, oh, excuse me, hold on just a second. That came out of nowhere. All these engagements count, and you'll be able to get into a, what am I trying to say? It's a phone call with some top leaders and go over how you can work Rapid Funnel the best. Now, I know Patrick, that actually owns Rapid Funnel, is going to be one of those calls. And to be able to get on that call with him and have any of your questions answered, and if you have things that you, because we've got the big daddy here, you guys, we have all the bells and whistles. If there's something else that you can think of that they might want to put in there, that would be the time that you could ask him personally yourself. So those are the things that we have going on. Contests, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the screen share right here because I want to see all your lovely faces. Hey, everybody. And I do want to show you, I'm going to have to take my backdrop off, I think. And, oh, you know what? Before I do that, I want to show you, I do have to screen share again. I have something else to share with you. The scripts, let me see, here we go. This was fun. We tried everything the last week. Curry, Julia, myself, Val, who was in, Angel Fritz was in there. We were looking at things, scripts that we could hand out to people that got their attention. And I tell you, I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and these things just pop out of my head and I'm thinking, oh, I got to write that down. And the top one, it was okay. The second one worked a little bit better. The third one got even more attention. But the second one here won. I'm one in a group of people that received a bunch of our new product to promote free to people in the USA. You will be the first to see, hear, and try this. Let me know you want to receive a free box of instant gratification nutrition right now, and I will reply to you with a 1-minute quick health survey to fill out so I know which 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 full boxes I will send to you. This is what got their attention. Do not be skeptical. There is no time for that. Just message me back. Okay, send me the survey. I got more people sending me back, okay, send me the survey, and you're good to go. And that's actually how I got another big influencer to contact me that owns another company, and I will see how that goes. But it was interesting how one versus the other of these work. Now, this one down here, Curry put this one together. We had our most successful month ever, and we're challenged to give away 50 boxes of our product. This one is really short and sweet and to the point, and it just tells them what to do. You need to have a call to action. And that's another thing I'm noticing on people's posts on Facebook. By the way, Beth, that last post you put out, excellent. With the leaves behind it and everything, that was excellent. A call to action, PM me. If you want to know more, PM me. Just without even saying that it's APL Go, without even saying the product name. These are excellent posts that I'm seeing going out there. Curry always has a ton of them. If you want to check out some and, follow or use his, he's more than happy to share them with you. So that's the other thing that I wanted to screen share with you. And then I wanted to go, let me see, let me get rid of my virtual background. Yeah, you guys get to see my house now. Nobody's seen the inside of here. Okay, blank walls. This is what happens when you move with everything in your car and nothing else. So I just wanted to show you, Tina did it last night on what we put in our packaging. I use the white envelope, ain't using it anymore. I have a bunch of teal ones coming. Sarah Haller just sent me a picture of what she's using with the leaves on it, beautiful. I also have some coming that are shiny purple, something that's gonna get their attention when they, oh, by the way, am I back in? Yeah, there we go. Yes, red, excellent. Something that's gonna, oh, does that have hearts on it? Show that again. Oh, cute, I love it. Excellent. So
I got them at the post office right after Valentine's Day. They were on clearance.
Oh, that's excellent. That's the best way to get them. So as a matter of fact, when Tina was doing the webinar last night, I popped right over to Amazon and I found the 10.5 by 17s were $19 for 25 of them, but I believe she uses the 9 by 12 and they were $14. Guess what, you guys? These are 6 by 9 and I can fit, no kidding, all this stuff goes in there. 3 boxes of these, 3 boxes go in, they fit just like this, 1, 2, 3. And then on top of that, I've been sliding in the sample pack and a thank you card for everybody. And by the way, when you guys use the thank you card, don't use ink. Get a big, bold, black Sharpie and use that on the inside because it takes up more space. You just want to say thank you or enjoy these drops. We will talk, something like that. And then I take whatever drop I'm sending and I printed out the sheet, and these I found, you guys, I was looking everywhere for these this morning and they're on our guides in our Facebook page. So that's what goes in there. Oh, and then I have the brochure fits right down as well, our very nice brochure that Julia makes us. And inside of that, I have, it's a note from me, and it's the one that Curry put together, and I just flat out copied it. I've used some of my own, but I like his the best because it had the picture thing on there. I'm so grateful I had the opportunity to send you a free box or boxes of our amazing product. And I believe last night he put this on as a share in the chat box there, but I use this obviously with my information, but I did change the hashtag on it. His was got a box. I made the hashtag I got a box. So that's, and what's the other hashtag on here? Hashtag DNA rapid drops. So when they need to have a call to action. So when they get all this information, which by the way, Sarah, thank you so much. I keep bringing up Sarah because we're talking so much here lately. Sarah sent me back, by the way, nobody does this. I thought this was so cool. Sarah sent me a thank you card. And in it, she said, my package arrived today. Wow, you went above and beyond, and I'm more than thrilled. I mean, and a little bit more, but that, you guys, when somebody else gets yours, it is so personal and it's so heartfelt that they are going to respond to what you have. So make sure that all that is in there. Give them a call to action and ask them to take 1 or 2, whatever box they got, and post it on whatever social media that they use. Hopefully they've got Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook, and have them post a picture of them with their product and whatever it may have helped them with, or what they're hoping that it helps them with, because that helps. And they say your name. and that will help you grow your business. So that's what I'm so excited about. And I know we're almost at a half an hour here. And if there's any questions, I'll close this down in just a second and we can answer those questions. I don't think there was anything else I had to bring up tonight, except this is when we all take a moment and you guys can tell the world what you thought that was a really good thing that happened with you this week. I know we're going through Vitality and in another program that we're doing, but if there's something really cool, I don't know if you guys hear the sled dogs, but sounds like they're getting ready to go out for a run. Do you hear them? It's so cool. It's so cool to live right next door to a sled dog team. Anyway, anybody want to start out? I know what I had a great time at was going to the post office 3 times. Anybody else? Come on, don't everybody talk at once. Floor's open.
Well, I really, go ahead, Clea. I was just going to talk about you, in fact. You go for it.
I know Clee's got a good one.
Yeah, I was invited to a networking interview online, and I got good feedback from it, so it's pretty cool. And the guy that interviewed me, he didn't buy, but I sent him 10 boxes, and he just told me he got them today, but he's going on vacation. But so pretty cool.
Well, hopefully he will take some of those on vacation with him. Recommend a couple that
Well,
he might want to take with him.
Yeah, I told him to. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was really nice, Clee. And you actually put that in our Facebook Messenger, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great interview. And wow. As a matter of fact, Daniel's not on here tonight, but he's having an interview with one of the longest DJs in Reading here pretty soon too. I hope that happens rather quickly because that would be so good. Anybody else? Steve, you were next.
Well, I was just going to say, Clea, how did you arrange that interview?
Well, I went on a couple of their Facebook, I don't know, I guess you call them lives or something. It wasn't a Zoom, it was on Facebook. And then, so I got to know Brian, and, you know, because I used to live in Tucson in the Phoenix area. So, you know, kind of a connection. And then he just invited me to do it. And so I said, okay, because he's got like tons of different networking groups going on in the Phoenix area. And so he posted that on each of those different sites, and for like a week or something like that. So yeah, I figured it was worth it. I give it a try.
Well, you know, I'll tell you, the first time I saw that, it was very striking and it came across really good. You have great camera presence, by the way. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, he liked it so much, he asked for the boxes and he wants to try it. So yeah, it turned out great.
Yeah. No, Daniel had mentioned getting that off the ground and had invited me to go along with him when he's going to do that. So I'm just thinking that's the kind of exposure a person would pay to get. You know, it just was super cool, Clea. Very much enjoyed it.
Yeah, and that
Thank
didn't
you.
cost you a dime, really? Right, Clee?
No.
Yeah, and you guys have that opportunity in Reading. It's just a matter of somebody pushing pulling the trigger. I don't know if we can say that these days, but somebody needs to push the button. So
Pull that rope.
pull the rope. Don't push it, let's pull it. Anybody else have something really, hey Sarah, how you doing? That's happening this last weekend?
I want to thank you both for being on here tonight. I know they're really busy, but this is really cool to see you guys up here with us. Yeah, what are you gonna say?
these have been really good for the team for Monday nights. And, you know, every Monday, this is part of the consistency. You know, even Tina said it the other day, we do these, Tina and Kelly have both said this, we do these things for you guys. And eventually what happens is somebody steps up and they start either doing the Monday night Zoom, or, you know, there's been times where Tina has said, hey, can you pop in and do the Popportunity? And we would do that. But you know what? It's consistency and making sure that these are here for you every single Monday night. Did anybody get any tidbits of gold nuggets here tonight? Or it was just totally worthless?
Yeah,
I wanted to say that the last week has been very interesting for me. Those of you who know a little bit about me know that I can be very much a shiny penny girl. You know, anytime a squirrel or a puppy goes by, I'm, you know, woo! But that also, I also have the procrastination gene that I am working to remove from my DNA. And I saw, you know, Sherry and I have known each other for a number of years, and I saw for years I didn't see any of her posts. I think you were doing the consistency chain and starting your running every day.
Yeah.
And then after a while, and I was seeing those, and then after a while I didn't see them anymore. And this post popped up, like, I don't know, what, a week ago. And she was like, you know, and I've known Tina and Kelly a long, long time. They used to live in the same town where I live. And I thought, there's that darn DNA candy thing again. Why is this popping up now? So I said, okay, Sherry, I want some free product.
That's what it was.
I want some free product. And I'm in a few other businesses, but I've been looking for a reason to stop them.
Did
So
you guys hear that? She's been looking for a reason to stop those. So here was my question to Sarah when I got started with this. I said, so I don't know how long you've been with whatever it is you're doing, but are you making the kind of money you thought you would by now? Because I know where you can. We've all heard that before. In almost every sentence I said, I know you've heard this before.
mhm.
I know you've heard this before, but I was ready to pack it up and call it a day. And I thought, wait a minute, same thing all of you on here have thought is maybe just one more time. It's in our DNA. Let's one more time. Let's dip our toe in the water and see what happens. And boy, I'm so glad we did. I know you guys are too. So Sarah, we're glad to have you here. Anybody else?
Well, I took a couple of good nuggets away from what Curry did the other day, and that's that having them post a picture with their boxes that have been sent with them on your Facebook wall
Yes.
and on their Facebook wall with your name and what they want to get out of it or did get out of it. Because
Yeah.
I mean, in a sense, that's promoting your product that you're not promoting yourself. They're promoting it for you.
And it's on their feed too. So it's going to
Yep.
all their friends. So that was
Mhm.
brilliant when I saw that.
Yeah,
So
I
can
thought
you
so too.
imagine? This is what I mean by you guys capturing an influencer somewhere.
Free
that's-
promotion.
Heavy duty marketing.
Free marketing. I love it. Anybody else? Hey, Deborah.
Don't forget about the president's call tomorrow.
Oh, you know what? I have that on the back
Exactly.
of my, thank you so much. I have all my notes for tonight, and on the back it says, don't forget to turn this over. April President's webinar Tuesday, tomorrow. Now that's at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which by the way, I'm going to test you guys. Let's see who can pull this off. Who is a good figure-outer? This is going to be at the same time that our call is. So guess who's going to have the call on here and the webinar on their computer?
Hmm. I
Because
thought,
we need the numbers for the call. And of course, let's see, tomorrow's Tuesday, so Julia's doing it. And I will bet you anything, she will be doing the call and she will have her webinar on as well. So that's what we do. We don't want to miss the president's call. So the link is actually, we can put it on our team.
it's on our
messenger.
team page too.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. You stuck that on there this morning. And it's also on our Facebook page. So 2 things, first thing, bright and early in the morning. Well, for some of us.
I asked this morning, Tina, I believe, I asked her, is this taking the place of the cafe call in the morning? And she said, yes.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, all right. I was wondering if we had to figure that out. I guess we don't have to figure that out.
Yeah, because I saw it this morning that it was at the same time. So I stuck a note in there and Tina responded back, yes.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure because I know as part of the Gladiator team, he likes to have us figure things out. And I was just thinking that was another one of those trick questions.
Oh,
Right, Tuesday? Right, John? Right, Beth? Anyway, well, hey, you guys, I went ahead and left this whole recording going this time. And I'm glad I did because when this is done, I'm going to go ahead and put it on my YouTube channel as unlisted so I can at least get the link for you guys. And I'll put it on our Facebook Messenger so you can share because there is some good information in here to for the scripts and everything. Oh, by the way, for the scripts, let me get that link. Let me open the chat here. Where's the chat? There it is. And I'm going to go really quick over here. You know what I could do is I can also share this in our Facebook page. Let's see, copy the link. You guys can get it now, but I'll go ahead and put it on our Facebook Messenger as well.
Hey, Sherry,
Yeah.
when you have an opportunity, if you don't mind, and can you invite me to be on your Facebook page? Do you mind?
Oh, on the Camp Chair Crew?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Tuesday. Nope, sorry, ain't happening.
Thought I'd ask,
No, that's fine. Tuesday, we love you.
we're very elite, very
You are,
snobby camp chair crew.
only special people get put on there, so you're yes.
I
It's
wanted
part of
to-
the family.
That's right. And as all in all families, we tease each other.
All the
So we
time. Oh my gosh.
We like each other. I wanted to let you know that I looked up audiobooks.com
Yes.
because I did meet George and Jim. And you can, with a 30-day free trial, play
Right.
this book for free.
Right. And I already have Audible.
I
And
do too.
yeah, and so I thought, I'm just going to go ahead and get the book for $7.77 and
Yeah.
have it on there. And I did start, I downloaded the app so I didn't have to keep going back to my email to find it. But anyway, thank you so much for that. The book is freaking excellent.
Cool.
It's 10 times, their first book was so good. How can it be better than that? But they 10 times it. They really did.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah, it's good.